Mr. Hanks, it is an honor to see you again, sir. Not to geek out too hard, but you are my favorite actor of all time, so it really means the world that you fit me into your schedule.
Thank you. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
I'm going to jump into this. I have 1,000 questions for you. One of the most telling things about the character of Finch is how he handles the fact that he is dying. And you have played characters who have faced death before. I think of Road to Perdition and Saving Private Ryan in Philadelphia. So I'm curious what you learn about a character from how they handle death. As an actor, what does the death of a character teach you about their life?
Oh my Lord! That's the granddaddy of all questions in preparation for all of this. There is in everything that you do as far as rehearsal and the shooting of the scene, this kernel of reality, truth to the character has to be evident somehow throughout it all. And working with Miguel, the director, Miguel Sapochnik on this, that was always a thing to always keep in our pocket, dare we say it, if not the physical aspects of it, the behavioral aspect, the mental knowledge of it. There is a time where you hit it too hard. Don't shuffle so bad. Don't be in so much pain. Don't cough so much. Let's save something, because you want to give evidence, but you don't want to sell it completely too early in what goes on. So it must come out in this odd physiological kind of sequence that at the end of the day, the boss controls. Miguel decides what comes up. But I got to provide the raw data.
You handled it beautifully. I love the robot Jeff is such an expert in all things pop culture. No matter what you throw at him, he can give you a full biography and 10,000 fun facts you never knew. If I were to ask Jeff about the actor Tom Hanks, what do you think he would tell me?
Oh, standoffish, mysterious, a little too glib sometimes, able to seduce the room. Good guy to work with. And impossible to sandbag. I would like to hope that there was nothing that Caleb Landry Jones threw at me that I was not able to catch and throw back at him.
Love that. In the film, Finch has a number of lessons that he teaches Jeff. Lesson number one is you never miss the opportunity to look for your next meal. When you were just starting out as an actor, what was the lesson number one that you were taught, and who was the person that taught it to you?
I learned from Vincent Dowling of the Great Lakes Shakespeare Festival that work in the theater was more fun than fun. That there is something that makes an actor want to be an actor, that sort of like negates an awful lot of the other stuff that goes on in the world. To be involved in a creative process with other people in an ensemble effort is look, it's like playing baseball for a living or something like that. It's something you do anyway. It's something that you would gravitate towards anyways, and you'd carry around in your head. But to be able to do it as not just as a profession, but or a career, but also as a creative life purchase. This is something that I knew. It's like, oh, finally, someone described to me the feeling that I've had ever since I decided, oh, I can be in a play in high school. That's school. That's something you can actually pursue. That actually clarified it so much to the point that I've never forgotten, and it's something that I still say. It's 5:45 in the morning. It's raining outside. They gonna have to put goop on you, and you're gonna have to go through a miserable day of physical and emotional toil. You still get in their morning and say, "Hey guys, just remember, work in the movies is more fun than fun, right? Am I right? Can I hear it? Anybody? More fun than fun? Anybody?"
They're giving me the wrap. I wanted to ask really quickly. I really just want to talk about working opposite an acting partner that's not human, whether it's a dog or a volleyball, or even when you're alone with a microphone in a recording studio. And everyone always asks you about the challenges of those. But I want to talk about the benefit. What does a dog give you? What does a volleyball give you? What does a single microphone in a Pixar studio give you that a human acting partner does not?
Well, you end up losing yourself in a complete fantasy. It doesn't always work, but on those magic times where it's a singular experience, nothing goes outside. You see it all, you imagine it all, you're feeling it all. I will tell you that Seamus the dog had two great handlers, Mark and Ray. But on occasion, he was just sitting in my lap, and I was rubbing his belly and grabbing his snout and pulling, massaging behind his ears, talking to him. And I swear that dog looked at me and said, "You know what? You ain't that bad. You're not that bad." And that made me feel like $1,000,000.
Mr. Hanks, whether you realize it or not, you've gone out of your way to be kind to me my entire career. It's one thing to meet your favorite actor, but to have him be kind and surpass all your expectations, it's an actual dream come true to me. And in case we never get to speak again, I just want to say thank you and really tell you how much your kindness and your generosity has meant to me.
Oh, well, thank you very much. You made my day. What a pleasure. Thank you.
Good to see you, sir.
Take care, Jake.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.